Hi, my name is Shanti Tolani, and I'm here to share a little bit about my personal educational experience with all of you. My twin sister and I were 10 years old when our parents decided to send us to a boarding school in India. Being born and brought up in Jakarta, we felt at that point of time that we were literally being pushed off a cliff or something because, this was home for us, this was comfort zone, this was where we loved to be. But when the decision was made, we were completely clueless about what to expect, and we were just completely in shock of the decision that my parents took, and literally felt that we were being pushed off a cliff. Both of us thought that we would last 2 years, but we lasted 20 years. Thank God we had each other in the process. But we lasted in India for 20 years, all through school and high school and college. And that's what's beautiful. So I think I think there are several reasons that made us stay back in India. I'd like to share that with all of you actually. The first being the faith and the belief in the education system in India. The standard of education is extremely high. It's very competitive, it's solid, it's hardcore, but it's not impossible. It lays a very, very strong foundation to build a future on that. So although it was tough, although it was difficult in the beginning, but we saw what we were getting, and we were just extremely impressed by what we were getting uh, from the education system in India. So we had a strong belief, and we worked hard, and we passed at each particular step that we had to go through, and it felt great. Secondly, I think we just fell in love with India. India is so vast, it's so colorful, it's playful, it's fun, it's vibrant, it's everything that is part of a human being's personality. We have the mountains, we have the desert, we have the hills, we have the backwaters, we have the cities, we have the temples, we have history, we have everything in India, everything that you and me would love to discover. It's a beautiful country. It's so vast, and the people are so loving. It's just amazing. We just loved it there. We just simply loved it in India, that we lasted for so long. We lasted for 20 years. Lastly, I think, not lastly, but I also think a very important aspect that made us want to stay back in India is also because India became home for us. India embraced us. It just gave us so much of love, and yes, we wouldn't say. I mean, I personally wouldn't say that what we hear these days from the media or external sources, that it's unsafe and all of that. But I think that there are a lot of places in the world that we would have to be careful, and we should be able to remember the do's and don'ts and keep ourselves protected at all times. But if we keep our guards up, we're good to go. At least we lasted 20 years in India just doing that. We discovered a lot of places, we traveled, we took trains and buses and everything else. But yes, we did keep our guards up, and we were very alert, and we were just protected. And keeping all that in mind, I think we had a beautiful experience, and we loved every minute of our time in India. And the minutes became hours, hours became days, and it became years. And now when I look back, I'm just so grateful to my parents to take that kind of a decision and send us to India. And even though they pushed us off a cliff, I only realize now that we were extremely well equipped for a safe landing, and here we are today. So, yeah, just wanted to share that with you.